Hey everyone, and welcome to Level Up English Podcast. I'm Samantha, and it's great to have you here. Our mission is simple. Don't just learn English, learn in English.
Hey folks, Benjamin here. So Sam, have you ever been at a party and someone is telling a story and everyone is laughing and completely captivated? They make even a simple trip to the supermarket sound like an epic adventure.
All the time. And then someone else tries to tell a story, and you can just feel the energy leave the room. It's a tough skill.
That second person is me. I have stories, but when I tell them, they just fall flat. People just nod politely. I want to know the secret. That's why today we're doing a real talk on how to tell a great story, specifically how to turn something boring into something brilliant.
I love this topic. It's not just about language, it's about performance. Okay, let's workshop this. Give me a real, simple, even boring story that happened to you recently.
Okay, last week I went to the supermarket. I bought everything on my list, but when I got to the checkout, I realized I had forgotten my wallet at home. I had to leave my cart there, go home, get my wallet, and come back. The end.
Wow. Riveting. Okay, you're right. That was a report of facts, not a story. But the raw material is perfect. We can absolutely make that an entertaining 2-minute party story. The secret is structure and detail.
Okay, teach me, master. What's the first mistake I made?
You started at the beginning. A good story often starts closer to the action. This is the hook. Instead of, I went to the supermarket, start with the moment of drama. Something like, oh my gosh, you guys will not believe the ridiculously embarrassing thing that happened to me yesterday.
Ooh, I see. That makes people lean in. They want to know what happened.
Exactly. Now, after the hook, you set the scene, but quickly end with feeling. Don't just say, I was at the supermarket. Paint a tiny picture. For example, so there I was at Costco on a Saturday. It's a total zoo, people everywhere. I got this giant cart piled high with a month's worth of groceries.
Okay, so I've created an image of chaos and a cart full of things, which makes leaving it behind more dramatic.
Precisely. Now you build to the main event, the climax. You're at the checkout. This is where you can use our second key skill, retelling a conversation. Don't just say, the cashier told me the total. Bring her to life.
How would I do that?
You act it out. You can say, I get to the front of the line feeling super proud of myself. The cashier, who looks like she's seen it all, finishes scanning everything and says in this super deadpan voice, that'll be $247.
I see. I give her a voice and a personality.
Yes. And then you describe your internal reaction. I confidently reach for my back pocket and nothing, just air. My heart just sinks into my stomach. My wallet is sitting on my kitchen counter at home. Now for more dialogue. What did you say to the cashier?
I just mumbled that I forgot my wallet and had to go back.
Let's make that a scene. So I look up at the cashier, trying to smile, and I go, so, funny story. It seems I've forgotten the one thing I actually need to pay for all this. And she just gives me this blank stare and says, happens all the time. Next. The brutal efficiency.
That's so much better. It adds humor and character.
And finally, the resolution and punchline. You describe the walk of shame away from your cart, the quick trip home, and the return. The punchline is the final concluding thought that makes it relatable. I finally get back, pay for my groceries, and as I'm leaving, the security guy at the door looks at my receipt and says, see you again in a bit? I've never been so embarrassed in my life.
Wow. Okay, let me try retelling the whole thing now, using all those steps. You guys are not going to believe how I managed to turn a simple grocery run into a marathon of shame yesterday. So get this, I'm at the giant supermarket on a Saturday afternoon. It's an absolute madhouse and my cart is piled a mile high. I'm feeling like a champion. I finally get to the checkout after waiting in line for like 20 minutes. The cashier zips everything through, and in this super bored voice, she goes, "That's $182. And I'm like, no problem. I reach for my wallet and my hand just hits my pocket. It's empty. My blood runs cold. It's on my kitchen table. I look at her, she looks at me, and I just stammer, "So, I guess I'll be right back?" She doesn't even blank, just waves the next person forward. So I have to do the ultimate walk of shame, leaving my mountain of groceries behind. Long story short, I get back 20 minutes later, pay, and as I'm leaving, the guy at the door checks my receipt and says, with a totally straight face, "Forgot something?" I think I'm just going to order my groceries online from now on.
Yes. See? That was a fantastic story. Same facts, but a million times more entertaining. You're officially ready for the next party. Before we wrap up, here's your real talk challenge for this week. Take a simple, boring event from your week. Making coffee, missing the bus, getting a weird email. Try to turn it into a 1-minute story using the structure we learned. 1. A strong hook. 2. Set the scene with 1 or 2 details. 3. Describe the climax, maybe with some imagined dialogue. 4. Deliver a punchline. Practice telling it to your reflection in the mirror, then tell it to a friend. Share your experience with us using #LevelUpEnglish. And that's a wrap for today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to check out the show notes on your podcast app or on our website for a full transcript and a breakdown of all the storytelling techniques. If you found this episode helpful, the best way to support the show is to hit follow or subscribe and leave us a quick review. Until next time, keep learning and keep growing. I'm Samantha, and this has been the Level Up English Podcast.